The central question is whether whites have the right to organize for their own group interests or not.
That's preposterous! Have you even read Locke? Oh my god, I can't even! Have you even read Thomas Paine? Jesus Christ, do you even have authorities to appeal to? Sargon, I think your problem is you're full of shit.
Let's remember, Barack Obama came into office a pauper, and he left. He's now worth a couple $100 million. He has 3 giant estates, one on Martha's Vineyard, one in Hawaii, one in Chicago, at least. Flies around on private jets. Him and his wife are worth a couple $100 million. Joe Biden, same thing. He had to pardon his whole family because they're taking money from China. They're taking money from Ukraine. He had to pardon his whole family because they're all criminally corrupt. Is Donald Trump corrupt? Yeah, all the politicians are corrupt. Is he uniquely corrupt? No. Is he more corrupt than Joe Biden? No. Is he more corrupt than Barack Obama and Hillary Clinton? No. Here, I just want to show you. It's a big club and you ain't in it. They're all pals. In fact, Hillary Clinton and Bill Clinton, they were the ones who handpicked Donald Trump to run for president because they were pals. Bill Clinton called up Donald Trump and encouraged him to run for president. Why? Because they thought they could beat him, and they didn't think they could beat other people. They thought they could get the media to be negative against Trump, and that would be enough to win. They were wrong. It's called the Pied Piper theory. Here's their daughters. That's Donald Trump's daughter, Ivanka. That's Clinton's daughter, Chelsea. They're best friends. So you're a chump if you still buy into this, A, Russiagate, and B, that the intelligence community is working for the American people, like Scott Adams says. They're lying to you, but it's to protect you. No, they're lying to you to corrupt democracy and undermine an election and take the power of your vote away. That's what they did. Most people, not people who watch this show, but most people in the United States have been living in a psyop, and they don't know it, and they don't care. Russiagate was a complete psyop. The Syrian war was a complete psyop funded by the CIA in the United States, and now we installed a legit al-Qaeda terrorist as the head of Syria. The Ukraine war was a psyop, 100%, as Angela Merkel revealed. COVID was a psyop. You've been living in a psyop. The biggest, Joe Biden's not demented, another psyop. Don't ever let the people who screamed about Russiagate off the hook, because there was a psyop they committed on you. That wasn't Russia and Donald Trump lying to you about the election. It was the intelligence community of the United States, the election people in New York, and the media lied to you. They didn't lie to Russia. They didn't lie to Donald Trump. They lied to you.
Jimmy Dore live, please.
Hey, I'm here with Kurt, a Mexican who just walked away as soon as we went on the air. He just walked away. Show his empty fucking chair.
Oh, now he's back.
Oh, he's back. I can't hear him.
I had to secure the studio, Jimmy.
Okay. Okay, so I want to get to the story because I have guests coming on at 3:30, and I'm officially late today, but I'm officially tired. My alarm went off at 2:30. I didn't get to lay down till 2 for my nap. My alarm went off at 2:30, and I slept through it until about 10 till. Oh. It was going off right next to my head.
And you look this good?
And I look this good.
Wow.
You woke up like that, like Beyonce would say.
So I'm going to be taking off huge chunks of time from the show. I might take off all of January. I might, depending. But I'm definitely taking off all of July next year. I'm not going to tour. I'm not going to do this show. I'm going to probably go to
go to the lake and bang your lady.
I'm gonna be out on the lake banging my lady. That's that's my English teacher in high school. I went to St. Lawrence, and he was telling us, and I don't care if you fail and you have to go to summer school because I'm gonna be out on the lake on my boat banging my lady.
Oh, you went to a good school.
And he was his name was Mr. Croc. And he would wear the most colorful suits. He would wear like green pants and an orange tie and a purple shirt and a black jacket. It was like nothing ever matched. That was
his lady was Lindsey Graham.
I guess his lady was Lindsey Graham. I think his thing was that that was his big FU to establishment, that he wasn't gonna. And he had big a hair like Gene Wilder. He had hair like Gene Wilder. Remember?
Was he not with a lady at all? That's what
I think he was
kind of
making that up, maybe. But he was a fun teacher. He didn't like me too much.
Why?
He had
keep asking him if he was gay.
Everybody has favorites, but he was. I liked him. I like him as a teacher. He taught us. I think it was Brave New World. We read.
Yeah.
In his class, that was wild.
Yeah.
You ever read Brave New World? Holy cow! And then I think I also read 1984, George Orwell in his class. So those were two.
Mhm.
And then I think there was one other one. But anyway, I want to get to this. Here it is. Trita Parsi tweets out, wow. That's how Trita starts out. Wow! Exclamation, all caps. While defenders of Israel in the West deny genocide, deny starvation, or blame it on the UN, the former deputy director of Mossad, Amram Levin, calls it a genocide. You want to hear him do it? He's a... Here we go. Former deputy director of Mossad. So here's what he said. He says, the orders the government are giving the army today are a crime. You have to call the child by his name to give an order to shoot at hungry children. Hang on, let me back this up. Because I got a little. It's going a little faster than I wanted to. The orders the government are giving the army today are a crime. You have to call the child by his name to give an order to shoot at hungry children. And parents looking for a chunk of bread because a couple of Hamas terrorists are guarding them. It's a crime. It's a genocide. I think he should hold his mic closer. That's what I think. It looks like he's trying to stick it up his nose.
Yeah.
But anyway, that's what he says. So that's a big. So that's what we are doing there. He calls it a genocide, and he said, "I forgot to do that joke last night." The genocide ethnic cleansing joke. It's hilarious. Talk about genocide.
And if you want to see hilarity
like that, you can come see me in Rutherford, New Jersey, Manhattan, New York at the Village Underground, and then Calgary, Edmonton, and Vancouver. Go to jimmydore.com for a link for tickets. So there he is, the former deputy director of the Mossad. And I don't know if you know anything about the Mossad. Not the nicest people.
No?
Not the nicest people. That's what... who's the sex offender guy from Hollywood who's in prison now?
Harvey Weinstein?
He used to hire ex-Mossad guys to work for him.
Yeah.
At least that's what I was told. I can't...
Sounds like a kind of hybrid car.
Yeah.
Mossad?
Yeah. But some people are still not going to be convinced it's a genocide because they're being paid not to be convinced. And because what they're selling is a big lie, and nobody's willing to buy it for free anymore. That's it. I don't know. Maybe is that guy AI? And this whole thing is fake? Because there's no way on earth a former head of intelligence of Israel once said anything negative about Israel, right? Because if that were to happen, the entire narratives would collapse like the walls of Jericho on the liars. And maybe Kurt, maybe genocide has two meanings. Like the word shalom means hello and goodbye, right?
Is that true?
Maybe
like the Sydney Sweeney commercial about her genocides. She's like Sydney, like that titty commercial.
What could
this is in Israel? It's not America. He's saying it. So guess what? No American Jews are going to look at it if they're told not to look at it. Much the way Scientologists will not look up Xenu. You know?
Yeah. What could possibly make a former deputy director of the Mossad say something like this? I mean, it's not like they're committing a genocide or anything. You got to laugh or you're going to cry, folks.
He's like the one that said there's a galactic federation, only even crazier.
So Niz Mani says, when I call it genocide, you call me an anti-Semite. What then do you call Amron Levin, former Israeli Major General, commander of elite Sayat IDF unit, deputy chief of Mossad, who fought in the Yom Kippur War, and now says it's a genocide?
Hey, that's a genocide.
That's a spicy genocide. Huh?
That's a genocide.
Etnekin says, these names are something. J Street President Jeremy Ben Ami says, I have tried to deflect and defend, but I've been persuaded international courts will find Israel broke the Genocide Convention. He says he won't use the term himself, but won't argue with anyone who does. This is huge. So that's the J Street guy. I always thought J Streets were, it's a nonprofit, liberal Zionist advocacy group. I didn't think they were Zionists, but they are. They're based in the United States, and their aim includes strengthening Jewish democracy in Israel, promoting a diplomatic end to the Israel-Palestine conflict with the two-state solution. So there's something good about them, J Street, and opposing and they oppose the boycott, disinvestment, and sanction measurement. So here's another guy, former Israeli intelligence officer. Donald Trump must end the Gaza genocide at all costs and stop being scared of Israel. This is Canadian Israel Ari Ben Manash, who served as an officer in the military intelligence body of the IDF from 1977 to 87. Here's what he says.
Do you believe that Trump can begin to leverage some of that Arab world, global South, BRICS world power to be able to end the genocide?
No, I believe that he can end the genocide right now if he just stops being scared of the Israelis. What are they going to say about him? How many girls did he abuse? How many billions of dollars he took? Let them say whatever they say. He should stop the genocide. Let them do whatever they want to do. Morality should take over. I encourage him to stop the genocide at any price.
Boy, Zionists, heads up, you guys are being infiltrated by actual Jews. Just to let you know, this is a disaster for Zionists that actual Jews are infiltrating their movement. If you can't win people over by spitting on them and threatening to do things to their families, then I'm all out of ideas, I guess, for the Zionists. So there you go.
That was the strongest thing I've heard anyone say about it at all. On any media thing that we've covered thus far is that guy. That's not like Norman Finkelstein on a podcast. That's like a guy saying that on a,
So that's just, Kurt, the way I see it, is just another homespun, deep South, Cracker Barrel country Nazi expressing his lifelong hatred of Jewish people. That's how I read that.
Yeah, I thought it was a little bit, alt-right.
So this guy is the Canadian-Israeli Ari Ben Manash, served as an officer in the military intelligence body of the IDF from 77 to 87. And here it is again.
Do you believe that Trump can begin to leverage some of that Arab world, global South, BRICS world power to be able to end the genocide?
No, I believe that he can end the genocide right now if he just stops being scared of the Israelis. What are they going to say about him? How many girls did he abuse? How many billions of dollars he took? Let them say whatever they say. He should stop the genocide. Let them do whatever they want to do. Morality should take over. I encourage him to stop the genocide at any price.
See, the problem is, as Kurt has pointed out on the show, that there's people above Donald Trump. That's the problem. So I don't think he would be, just like they lied to him when he wanted to withdraw the troops from Syria. He was lied to. So he was supposed to be the boss. They lied to him. He was supposed to be the boss, and he's not. So,
I mean, smart of him to listen to Laura Loomer about stuff.
Very, very smart. So there it is. There's two former IDF guy. One guy's the former deputy chief of the Mossad, saying, "Hey, it's a genocide and Donald Trump. I mean, so you're more Zionist than the former deputy director of the Mossad? You're more Israeli than they are, Donald Trump?
As of now, yeah, he said that stuff. He said that anti-Semitic stuff. So, yeah. Mike Huckabee's more Jewish than him now. Mike Huckabee is more... Did you see Mike Huckabee making out with that wall?
Yes. Did you see? So I just saw somebody else put on the yarmulke and go over there.
Do you see how they forced Greta Thunberg to watch Woody Allen movies when she tried to?
I did not see that. I didn't hear that. Oh, we got to cover.
Watch Yentl and shit.
Hey, they got Christian Smalls. We should. I forgot. I wanted to cover that. They are. Christian Smalls was on that flotilla to go bring some aid to Gaza. They, of course, intercepted it. And the only person they roughed up was him. I wonder why. It couldn't be because he's African-American. And
is it the same reason they sterilized Ethiopian Jews who they knew were Jews, but they're black, so they, without their knowledge, put that Depo-Provera shot in them?
So we got to cover that.
That's pretty Nazi of them, isn't it?
I don't know what Zionists say to this. I don't know. I wish I could have that interview back I did with that Winston, what's his name?
Winston Marshall.
Winston Marshall guy, because he's he's a full-blown Zionist, and he turned our interview into an hour-long debate on the dumbest Zionist talking points in history that I could not believe. He was asking.
That's what he named the thumbnail?
It was such a waste of my time to go do that interview, but
did he at least play a little bit of butter churn for you or whatever he does?
I mean, Dave Smith is good at it. I find it utterly soul draining and life force draining to debate people spewing Zionist talking points. It's just the dumbest thing.
I want you to be right, Zionist talking points. Yeah. I want to be wrong. I'm not debating. You make me unsee things that I saw already.
So I don't know how this doesn't rip apart just Trump's allegiance to Israel first. I have no idea how this doesn't rip apart his MAGA movement. I really don't, because it is right. I mean, will people will people like Candace Owens tell you to vote for JD Vance in 2028? Probably. I don't know.
That's a good toss.
So that's the thing. Is this? I just heard Russell and Keaton kind of make this point about how you get the Cenk Uygurs and the crystal balls, and they came from MSNBC, and they're the ones criticizing the Democratic Party, but at the end they sheep herd you right back in. So all the people speaking out against Trump's Israel First policy, are they going to sheepdog you back in? We'll see. I hope, my fingers crossed. Again, I don't have faith. I have hope. I hope they won't. We'll see what happens. There's got to be a price to pay for standing by and funding a genocide. I said that about Joe Biden and Kamala Harris, and I'll say that about J.D. Vance and Donald Trump. There has to be a price. You have to make them pay a price for funding a genocide, legit genocide, and not being America first. They're Israel first, 100%. It was never Russia that was controlling Trump. It's always been Israel. And so I like what that guy said. Whatever they got, if they got information that you're with the girls or whatever you were with, or you stole billions of dollars, it doesn't matter. You have to stop a genocide.
Yeah, rat everybody else out with you. Why not? I mean, he's betting on his amazing tariff thing.
Yeah,
as making it like Morning in America, Reagan times, where you just ignore all this bad
not
shit
happening
because of the economy. But I don't think it's getting that much better for that. That's what counts. That's what counts at the end of the day. Can you buy a house?
Yep. All right, we got to jump and bring in our guests. So, Kurt, I'll see you in 20 minutes.
I bet.
Let's jump.
All right, be honest. Have you noticed yourself moving slower, avoiding stairs, feeling stiff in the morning? Not that kind of stiff. If so, pay attention. The truth is, mobility doesn't just vanish overnight. It's a slow decline. And before you know it, you're the guy making weird noises every time you get off the couch. But by the time you pay those grunts enough attention, it can feel too late, but it doesn't have to be. That's where Juvent comes in. This isn't some gimmick or magic pill. It's a clinically proven device that uses safe, low-impact micro vibrations to strengthen your bones, improve your circulation, and keep your joints working the way they're supposed to. Notice I said micro vibrations. This is nothing like those other shake plates on the market, which, by the way, can be extremely dangerous. I stand by my Juvent for just 20 minutes a day, and it's made a noticeable difference in how I feel. It's like giving your body a tune-up before it completely breaks down. Athletes, doctors, even NASA is using this thing, and if it's good enough for astronauts, it's good enough for a comedian. With a 10-year limited warranty, financing options, and the ability to use FSA funds, it's never been easier. So don't wait until your knees sound like a bowl of Rice Krispies. Get a Juvent today. Go to juvent.com/Dore and start moving like you're supposed to. That's JUVENT.com/Dore. Code DORE for $300 off at checkout. Your joints will thank you. Trust me.